And Ohio Senator J.D. Vance and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz clashed in a debate last night for the first and probably only time this election cycle. ABC's Christian Cordero shares some of the key moments from Washington.
In the first and only vice presidential debate between Governor Tim Walz and Senator J.D. Vance, both men asked if they would support a preemptive strike by Israel on Iran after Iran launched the largest ever ballistic missile attack on Israel yesterday.
And look, it is up to Israel what they think they need to do to keep their country safe, and we should support our allies wherever they are when they're fighting the bad guys.
Israel's ability to be able to defend itself is absolutely fundamental. Getting its hostages back, fundamental. And ending the humanitarian crisis in Gaza.
On abortion rights, Walz accusing the Trump campaign of planning to create a registry of pregnancies.
It's going to make it more difficult, if not impossible, to get contraception and limit access, if not eliminate access to infertility treatments.
Senator, do you want to respond to the governor's claim? Will you create a federal pregnancy monitoring agency?
No, Nora, certainly we won't.
On the issue of immigration, Vance pressed on Trump's plan for mass deportations.
I had a mother who struggled with opioid addiction and has gotten clean. I don't want people who are struggling with addiction to be deprived of their second chance because Kamala Harris let in fentanyl into our communities at record levels. So you've got to stop the bleeding.
Look, we fix this issue with a bill that is necessary, but the issue on this is what happens when you don't want to solve it. You demonize it.
The candidates sparring over the results of the 2020 election.
I would just ask that, did he lose the 2020 election?
Tim, I'm focused on the future. Did Kamala Harris censor Americans from speaking their mind in the wake of the 2020 COVID situation?
That is a damning non-answer.
It's a damning non-answer for you to not talk about censorship.
Walz was asked to clarify his claim that he was at Tiananmen Square during the deadly protests in 1989 when he was actually there months later. Walz says he misspoke, saying he's a knucklehead at times. Perry Russum, ABC News, Washington.
Tonight, Kamala Harris is traveling to North Carolina and to Georgia, areas that were both hit hard by Hurricane Helene. Donald Trump was in Georgia earlier this week. His next official campaign event is tomorrow afternoon in Michigan.